But wouldn't this be a very welcome victory for him? 133 Grand National NASCAR races and 2 victories in all of those years. And Harry Gant is on the verge of winning one of the toughest of them all, the Darlington 500. And here he comes. The checkered flag is out for him. Look at this crowd. They're going bananas. And
Bill,
he wins it by 1.04 seconds over Darrell Waltrip.
and he only led those last 2 laps. So that's called placing yourself in the right place at the right moment.
It'll be interesting to see now if anything really was wrong with Darrell's car, whether Harry Gant pulled some horsepower out of some place and was able to blow right on by him, because he did right down the main chute.
Within his sights into turn number 3 for the final time. There is a little bit of race traffic in front of him, but it should present no problem. Harry Gant now moves in turn number 4, comes off of the corner and sees the checkered flag from Harold Kinder, and there it is. Harry Gant has won the Southern 500 for 1984, and Harry signifies the win already by sticking a hand out the window and saluting the members of his pit crew.
Second place will go to Tim Richmond. Third place to Buddy Baker.
Harry really doesn't need anyone to push him right now, Mike, because his car is not handling like it was before. Before, he could stay on the bottom of the racetrack next to the curb. Now, trouble up in turn 4. Eddie Bierswell has spun it around, and he gets a piece of the wall this time. Couldn't save it. And Bierswell will bounce himself up over the curb, and poor Harold's taken away from that flag two-handed now as caution comes out. Ricky Rudd just might be able to get up on Harry Gant's bumper. I don't know if they'll be able to restart this race, but Rudd will be right behind Harry Gant, Mike. Well, they're having a hard time getting Gant slowed down with a caution flag to pick up the leader. There's Bierswell. He wants to stay out on the racetrack and not lose another lap. And now the caution car will come out and pick up the field. The question is, do they have enough time to get the race restarted? Harry almost pushed the pace car off the 4th corner because he don't want to take any chance on anybody get between him and the pace car. So here's Gant. There's the finish line, and there's the checkered flag. Harry Gant wins the Sovereign Bank 500. It's his 7th Grand National victory.
Well, Harry's lead is about half a lap now, so if Harry can just hold it together as he comes into turn 3, he will win this race for the 2nd year in a row. Gant's in the turn now, the crowd on their feet. Here comes Harry down the front straightaway. He takes the checkered flag from Harold Kinder, and Harry Gant has won the Delaware 500. Darrell Waltrip finishes 2nd, and Harry Gant persevered and comes up all day long.
I tell you, he did something with his cold, didn't it?
Oh, it's got to make him feel good. And Waltrip is out of gas.
Yeah,
he is flat out of gas.
I'll tell you, I don't know. Those guys were cutting it awful close. Of course, when one of them didn't stop, the other one couldn't either. They had to go.
He comes out of corner number 2. Not much traffic ahead of him. It's going to be easy sailing, it appears, for Harry Gant. He's in turn 3 now. Keeps the car low on the racetrack. Off of corner number 4, onto the main straightaway. Harry Gant wins the Holly Farms 400 in North Wilkesboro.
A tremendous season for Harry Gant. He came into this race ranked 3rd in money winnings. Darrell Waltrip moving in on Jeff Bodine, but this is not for position.
Jeff Bodine will finish 2nd. There he takes the checkered flag. Darrell Waltrip will finish somewhere around 16th because of his earlier mechanical problems. But remember, that's a lot better than Bill Elliott did, as Elliott was an early out in this 400-lap race. Battles for 2nd position, and Davey Allison, it appears, is going to have 2nd. Yes, indeed, he's passed Jeff Bodine at the end of the backstretch, and Davey Allison is now in 2nd position. Jeff Bodine in the number 5 car is in 3rd. Here comes the end of the race, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be Harry Gant winning his 10th Winston Cup career win, and in 2nd position is Davey Allison. 3rd is Jeff Bodine, and Harry wins his 1st Winston Cup race in September of 1985.
Congratulations, Harry Gant. That's what Davey Allison's saying. Wall
won't be long. He's hustling for home. Harry Gant in the Oldsmobile, having it all his way in the late laps here today. If you're going to get good for the last 15 laps, and that's exactly what Gant did. Bided his time early, came to life when he needed to. Fans on their feet. Harry Gant has won the Miller Genuine Draft 500 at Pocono. Rusty Wallace will finish second. Jeff Bodine is third. Brett Bodine is fourth. Davey Allison fifth. Hut Strickland sixth. Finishing seventh will be the number 18 of Greg Saxon. We've got a last lap crash. Number 66, Dick Trickle, has apparently crashed while turning for the checkered flag. It appears to be turn 3, so he did not get to the checker. Trickle, who started on the outside pole, has had a terrible afternoon. The checker and yellow will fall together, and Harry Gant will come back around to take the wave of congratulations from Rusty Wallace. A happy man, a well-deserved victory, and I guess the best race you can run at Pocono.
How it's done. Now, he has been warned that Rick Mast cannot push that car to the finish line. He has to cross the line on his own. Is he doing it right now, or is it a tight draft?
I think it's just a tight draft. I don't know.
Well, they're separated, so Harry is still on the gas, and he's got some in it. Here he comes off of corner number 4. Remember, the start-finish line is way down past the trioval.
Yes, I believe he can coast the rest of the way.
Can he do it? Can he coast the rest of the way?
Well, is that one car pushing him now?
That's nope, they're separated. They're separated at this moment. Here comes Harry Gant down for the checkered flag, and he wins it. And Rick Mast moved to the inside to make sure that NASCAR saw that he was not pushing him. Here's the other battle. Darrell Waltrip, it appears, is going to win the battle for second position. He finishes second. Dale Earnhardt is third. Here comes fourth, fifth, and sixth.
And seventh.
Marlin, Waltrip, Jeff Bodine, and Ken Schrader finish in that order. Let's go to John Kernan, who's with Andy Petrie. Looking for his 13th career win. This will give him 2 Southern 500 victories, and it will give him 4 total wins here at the track too tough to tame. Harry Gant comes off the 4th corner. The crowd is on its feet. They're cheering for him. Harry Gant wins the Southern 500. Finishing just ahead of the guy who ran so well here in the early stages of the race, Davey Allison, but who ends up in 12th spot. And the Skoll Bandit crew celebrates, and so does the crowd here at Darlington.
Came into this race 9th in the standings. What a run to the finish this year in Atlanta. Harry Gant can keep this streak going. Here he is coming around for the final time. Checkers about to be thrown, and it's Harry Gant flying to victory 2 in a row for the first time in his Winston Cup career, defeating Davey Allison in a real slugfest. Here's your 3rd place car. Rusty Wallace didn't win that $120,000 bonus, so now they'll add another $7,600 as they roll down to Dover, Delaware for the next Winston Cup event. Gant's the man of the hour. You'll meet him in a moment here on TBS. Harry Gant winning the Miller 400.
Crew checkered flag. Harry Gant has won 3 in a row, 4 wins this season, his best year ever in Winston Cup racing, his 15th career victory. And in the last 3 races, Harry Gant has led 506 of the 1,267 laps they've run in the last 3 weeks. We'll talk to him in Victory Lane when we come back to Dover Downs International Speedway.
History made here this afternoon, and what Harry has done. He puts the car into turn number 3. He now sees the checkered flag from Doyle Ford. Here it is. Gant wins the Goodies 500.
Goes a lap down. Look at Here comes Earnhardt. Here comes Earnhardt to unlap himself. Earnhardt moves to second. Gant can roll and coast down the banking to the line. He's out of gas. Earnhardt comes by. Harry Gant coasts across the line to win the Budweiser 500. 17th career victory. I told you, I told you, I told you. Why would they do it at 5 laps ago? Hard to believe, but true. Gant the winner, Earnhardt second. Waltrip third, Wallace and Earl.
I got the white flag. I said when he made his pit stop, you know, it was a 3-second pit stop. I said, I don't know if they got enough gas in that thing. Now, does that give me a little bit back for making that other big mistake?
Harry Gant on the top of the racetrack in turn number 4, coming down off the banking. He sees the checkered flag from Doyle Ford waiting, and there it is. Gant wins with excellent fuel mileage. Now back to second and third. It's Waltrip crossing the stripe. Bill Elliott is third. Here comes fourth place Ernie Irvin, and fifth goes to Davey Allison.